Our classroom is a space that celebrates student voice, choice, and interaction. Every part of the room is designed to support different learning styles and make students feel seen, heard, and empowered. This space is thoughtfully designed to support diverse learning needs while promoting equity, engagement, and flexibility. At the front, a large TV monitor supports the visual and auditory learners by showing educational videos, presentations, and animations. It is paired with a blackboard for notes, diagrams, and real-time teaching. The semi-circular seating arrangement using available armchairs encourages interaction, collaboration, and clear sight lines to the front of the class. This formation makes it easy for all students to participate and feel included. On one side of the classroom, you'll find a cozy reading corner with library. This space is ideal for early finishers, while reading time for students who learn best through text. Bookshelves nearby provide access to science readers, picture books, and animal encyclopedias, perfect for today's lesson. Walls are decorated with visual materials, posters, charts, and nature images, which aid visual learners in absorbing key ideas. Included 2 teacher desks, one at the front for leading discussions and the other at the back for consultations, feedback, or small group support. Overall, our classroom is a space that celebrates student voice, choice, and interaction. Every part of the room is designed to support different learning styles and make students feel seen, heard, and empowered.
Good morning, class. Today's lesson is about understanding the 2 main types of animals. So, the two main types of animals are invertebrates and vertebrates. So, they usually have soft bodies or protective outer shells. So, common examples of invertebrates include insects. Oh, dear students, are you familiar with insects?
Yes!
Like butterflies and ants. Like spiders, mollusks, like snails and octopus. So the animals are living creatures that grow, move, and respond to their surroundings. They are mainly divided into 2 groups, invertebrates and vertebrates. Invertebrates are animals without a backbone, making up around 97% of all animals on Earth. So on the other hand, vertebrates are animals that have a backbone and an internal skeleton. They are generally larger and more complex than invertebrates. Vertebrates are grouped into 5 classes: fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. So each class has unique features. For example, birds have feathers, fish live in water, and mammals have hair or fur, and produce milk for their young. Understanding the differences between invertebrates and vertebrates help us classify animals better and appreciate the diversity of life on Earth. So, it's time for our classify and act activity. Since kayo ay nakahati na into 3 groups, ay bibigyan ko kayo ng isang animal card. Maaari kayong pumili o ako ang pipili. So, what do you want? Kayo ang pipili or ako?
Ikaw ang pipili.
Ako. Kulang pa pala.
Ano ba? Ano kaya?
Now that you have your animal card, so here's the instruction. First, you need to identify the animal. What animal? So next, Discuss whether it's a vertebrate or invertebrate. Third and last, plan and act out how it moves. Be creative and make sure everyone is involved. So you can start now.
Okay, we have a butterfly. Let's take a look at the wings.
Oh, that's definitely an invertebrate based on our discussion earlier. How about we flap our wings like this later in our presentation?
Wait, how about I show you the flying? And then you explain it, we can do each something.
Good morning, sir. And this is the presentation of Group 1. So, in our card po, what we saw po as a group kanina ay butterfly. So, yung butterfly po is an invertebrate based on our discussion earlier. Since invertebrates are animals that do not have a backbone. And my co-group mates will act it out. Butterflies, like other insects, have an exoskeleton instead of an internal skeleton.
Good morning, sir. So earlier, Mr. Cantara has discussed about the invertebrate animals, which is the butterfly. Now, I'm going to discuss to you about a snake. So snake is classified as vertebrates because they possess a backbone, which is defined as characteristic of vertebrates. And now, my group mates will act it out.
Good morning, sir. And I will present to you the last card, which is the Nemo or fish, which fish are vertebrates po. They possess an internal backbone, a key characteristic of vertebrates which distinguish them from invertebrates that lack these features. So my classmates will present to you the action of fish.
Bago lahat, give yourselves a round of applause. Ang Group 1, nagpakita kayo ng inyong mga roles. May nag-explain, may nag-act out, at lalo higit sa lahat ay nag-participate. So, ganito, kayo, you did your best for that activity. At yung presentation ng mga snake, very creative. Pinapakita doon yung slither na snake, lalo higit sa lahat na wala siyang kasi vertebrate siya, walang legs, at nagpaliwanag din siya ng maayos. Very observant, good job. That's why we designed the room this way to support interaction, creativity, and equal participation.
During the activity, students naturally collaborated in their triads. Each group member had a role, and the semicircular setup helped them talk easily, see one another, and engage fully. Semicircular arrangement of the classroom played a significant role in this dynamic. It allowed all group members to maintain eye contact, speak freely without physical barriers, and remain visually and mentally connected. This layout minimized hierarchy and created a sense of openness that encouraged active listening, equitable contributions, and spontaneous idea sharing.